Three, I just want to share with the family my lifestyle. That's in the AM, by the way. This time I'm going to bed, getting some rest. Why so late? Because I choose to study when most people are sleeping. That's why I'm free. Free of worry about bills, free of worry about anything. Prosperous because I invest my time with me. Don't have time for games, watching games, or playing games. I have recreations, but my fun is in learning, and that's what I'm on here for to show you a piece of my way of life, how to really make it in this life. You got to sacrifice, meaning you got to learn to spend your time wisely. Give up all that foolishness the world wants you to participate in. It's nothing but foolishness. You spend your time 3 and 4 hours watching grown men play with a ball, pigskin ball at that. While you've been you've been entertained, but the people who are entertaining you are getting rich off your attention. See, this is the battle. The battle is within you. It's not so much outside of you. As long as you're feeding, as long as you're feeding that part of you that want attention, yeah, that's what's going on. Bear with me as I find a good part for y'all to watch. Something to help you understand what's being said. Oh, the title of the book that I'm reading. Don't outsmarting reality. Yes, that's the book. That's what I'm talking about. Your reality is what you perceive. But remember, there's two parts of you. I call them, or we are taught, they are the positive and negative of you, your doppelganger. And the reactive part always fighting against the proactive part. Like you saying, the man trying to keep you down. No, it's your own thinking that's trying to keep you down. And you feed it every time you react emotionally to anything, even your own impulses. You know, they had a law that says every action brings about an equal and an opposite reaction. I don't believe in that reacting. I believe in responding. Because when you react, you're feeding that low frequency of you. Because reacting requires you not to think, you react. Somebody swerves in front of you in a car, you holler out a curse word. That's reacting. Response would be, well, I'm glad I don't have to be in that much of a hurry to risk myself getting in an accident. Let me let this man get out the way. That's responding. Reacting would be racing up to him to curse him out, to initiate a fight because he dared swerve in front of you. That's reacting. Fussing with a police officer who's doing his job, stopping you for an infraction. You're going to argue and say you didn't do anything. That's reacting. And black people, you have been made to be the most reactive people because you've been under attack. So all you know how to do is react. You got to change all that. That's what keep you oppressed. You got to learn how to respond. Respond means you got to think, you got to use your intelligence. Whenever police stop me, I'm very respectful because I want to be respected. And it's the right thing to do. Don't have to be no emotions tied to you being stopped. Usually it goes against you when you react emotionally. It's always going to go against you because you are not in control. You're letting your emotions be in control. You can't blame women because they're emotional creatures and they have to be that way. But men, you're not supposed to react like emotionally to anything, love nor hate. I spoke about indifference being opposite of love, those who are students who are keeping up. Indifference can also be a plus when it comes to choosing not to react, not putting any emotion to a person, not feeding that low frequency of yourself. You're indifferent to it. Now, if you're indifferent to negative, you got to be indifferent to positive. People saying good things about you, praising you. Don't suck that up. Don't suck it in. Be indifferent to it. The more you can be indifferent to emotional things, the more control of yourself you will be. And I'm very anxious. Well, I should be anxious. I'm very excited to get into reading this book because I can read it with understanding. Because it'll tell you in the book, your book is you're reading who you are. Because it depends on your level of thinking, your vibrational level, how much you're going to get out of this book. So I'll be talking about this book as I read it because I like to go back and listen to myself talk. I think I got a good voice. I like to hear myself talk. So it's a teaching tool for me, not just to hear my voice, but to embed in my memory what I'm learning. It'd be easy if I had a group of you on here discussing the idea and we all learn together. But for some reason, I haven't attracted a lot of dialogue here. So I'll dialogue with me. Yeah, I will not be denied a dialogue on interesting topics. And I just got through the program, as I said, with brothers who I dialogue with. We started at 6 o'clock this evening, and now we just finishing up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Very, very, very interesting dialogues about everything in life. So I dialogue about the things I learned. with them. I listen and learn more. But after you listen and learn, you've got to talk about it with others as well to embed it into your memory of what you've learned. This is a beautiful day, and I'm wonderfully happy to be here in this day and time because things we've been reading and studying about, a shift, paradigm shift, that's the word. A paradigm shift is taking place for those who's paying attention. So, and what's happening in the physical, material worlds is happening in the spiritual world. They call it the Great Reset. A system of doing things will change. It's not going to change abruptly. It's going to change slowly. The biblical perspectives talks about the head becoming the tail and the tail becoming the head. Change of rulership. Yes, all these things are taking place. And I say it's a great day because the people who has been the tail are slowly becoming the head again. And the people who've been the head are slowly becoming the tail again. So it's a great day for some and a dreadful day for others, depending on your perspective. Let's see if anybody want to talk in the chat. Oh, we got some people here. What's the name? Gaming. Yeah, y'all like to play games. I'm telling y'all, that's a big distractions. Gambling, all these things to have for you on the internet. The greatest thing you can do is learn and increase your awareness. That's what we're speaking about, awareness. When you're aware of what's happening around you and in you, you can change it if it's not to your liking. Most people want to change something in their life. They want an improvement in their life. They want prosperity, more of this, more of that, love, whatever. But you got to sacrifice, meaning what? You got to give up something to get something. If you spend your time playing games and watching other people who are prosperous do their job, it's not putting nothing in your pocket. Yeah, they're playing a game for millions of dollars, but you're paying large sums of money to watch them. Who's winning here now? Who's winning? You watching them make money. And you paying to watch them make. You paying to watch somebody else make their money. You losing. They're a game, and they're making you a spectator, meaning you enjoy watching other people make money, and you would pay for that enjoyment rather than get to busy make your own money. It's just being aware. That's the bottom line. Being aware of what's going on, and you be grateful and happy as I am because where you're waking up from the slumber and sleep. I'm thankful I've been aware most of my life. Since I was about 13 or 14, I've been aware. I never got drawn into those games. even as a child. I wanted to know what's going on. What is this thing all about? I sought after knowledge, and it's paid off greatly. So I'm sharing with you, and maybe you will be one who wants knowledge. If you're one of those one who've been seeking knowledge, get this book and let's talk about it. You'll be glad you did. And everything's in symbols. Look at that symbol. That's a CBS symbol, right? Remember that symbol of CBS? Yeah. That's the all seeing eye, which is your third eye. And when it's open, you are awareness. Your awareness is you being aware. In those steps in that board reminds me of the movie uh, Truman. Yeah, the Truman Show. Remember when he found out that he was in a matrix and everything was fake, wasn't nothing real, and he finally hit that fake background. It wasn't the open ocean. It was a stage prop. So he hit the stage from his boat, climbed up those stairs, and bowed his exit from the Matrix. All Matrix is a many tricks, land of technology. Okay, that's gonna be it for me for right now. Looking forward to having some dialogue with you all here. And those who can hang, that is. Wow, it's almost 4 o'clock. And I'm just going to get some rest for 4 or 5 hours because that's my investment. Because I don't have to get up and go to a job just over broke. I can do this. You cannot. So I'm helping you to get to where I am or where you want to be.